welcome to Legends Arceus. I have actually beaten this game a couple of times at this point, as in collected all of the Pokémon, but there's one thing I haven't done, and that's a 100% run, or playthrough. So that's what we'll be doing. It may take quite a while, especially since this will be once a week, with Pikmin appearing at the end of the week. Every Friday at the same time. Monday and Wednesday are for Lost Vikings in this. At the moment, once Lost Vikings is complete, we'll be moving on to a different retro game. Once this is complete, we'll be moving on to a different Pokémon game, perhaps. I do want to 100% some games. Or perhaps I'll move on to Legends Arceus. Not Legends Arceus. What am I thinking of? This is it. We'll be moving on to Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. I don't have Tears of the Kingdom. I still haven't actually 100%ed that on Master Mode. So. But as for this, shall we skip the movies? Or just let them play out? I mean, I've already seen all of these cutscenes a couple of times. I've seen almost everything this game has to offer, except for the increased shiny odds at 100%. Though I have had quite a few shinies over my 2 playthroughs. I transferred all of the shinies out before deleting my save data and starting again. So I should be able to bring them into Scarlet and Violet. Or just Scarlet, because we don't have Violet. Either way, this is where we start. And I am actually quite into the TCG, so... And I started around the time of Astral Radiance. That was my first set that I've been... Not that I did start collecting. Our choices here don't matter. Well, we fell into a strange world full of monsters that we can either kill or spare, or catch. So, also there's a mountain. Are we in Undertale? Or Deltarune? Anyway, where I was going with the TCG is that my first promo card for a set was actually a Hisuian Samurott. So, that's pretty good. If I can get a better camera than my webcam, then I'll be able to show you, but maybe after a face reveal. I need to do I need to get a better camera for that then. And somehow connect it. But yeah, the Pokemon have just run away, the starters. We don't get to pick our starter until a little bit later. But since we'll be doing a 100% run, I think we're actually going to complete everything we can with our starter before evolving. Or should I do a Professor Laventon run? Where I have to not only catch every Pokemon, but record all of the possible quests with them. As well as potentially do all of the quests I actually missed out on doing that in the last run, since well, in my last playthrough, but well, since I actually evolved my starter a little too early. But now that we're here, we need to actually catch the 3 starters. It's been a little while since I played this game. I do still know my way around, though I don't exactly know where all of the wisps are. We'll come to that when it gets there. This one's mostly going to be tutorial, this episode. But there'll be a little bit of level grinding as well. But if the Pokémon go above a certain level, they disobey. So we're going to need to up our star rank quite a bit by doing quests. So we'll be switching Pokémon quite often as well. As for now, we just need to locate all 3 of them and catch them. The first 2 are guaranteed catches. Oh, that one broke out, never mind. I guess it's because I threw it too early. So I've got to wait for that to finish. And then we can catch, or attempt to catch this last one, but we get a cutscene. There we go. Yeah, breaks out. There you are. It has been caught. There we go. And just like on Monday, I do have a drink. Again. Remember to stay hydrated. Otherwise your voice will go off. Anyway, we picked up the phone earlier, so we need to not only seek out all Pokemon, but also complete all of their quests. Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue, but I am skipping through it. Perhaps I should skip all the cutscenes then, just to make this a little bit quicker. And, yeah. Once we get to the village, we are considered an outcast, even though there are other people later on that visit the village who aren't considered outcasts. It's a little strange, the writing's a little inconsistent. But it's such a long game, people wouldn't really notice. Yeah, we're not able to skip this one. And we're also not exactly able to run, since we're following Leventon. So yeah, a lot of cutscenes. So we just hold forwards and we should be good. I'm going to take another drink. Another sip. There we go. We're actually slightly faster than Leventon, even at a slow walking speed. Notice how we're actually in front of him now. Either way, cutscene. So yeah, we get access to the map and markers. Like this is Elden Ring. or literally any very large game with overbloated file sizes these days. Although I guess some markers were in older games, so they're fine. So yeah, we're up to, well, we're almost up to getting our starter. I'll be going for Oshawott. Water Dark Pokemon are hard to come by. Especially in the early game. Though I know Buizel is available. If anything, Grass Pokemon are the hard ones to get in the early game. You know, I think our first order of business is getting through the story pretty much as fast as we can, and then going back round to collect everything. So, yeah, as usual, this will be broken up into episodes. Anyway, we're up to the first serving of potato mochi of the game. Do these guys even eat anything else? But yeah, just skip all the dialogue and you'll be out there in no time. Well, still about an hour. So yeah, we need to get a Pokédex as well. And of course our house is going to be given to us at some point. There it is. The one with the broken window up front. Well, I'm assuming it's a broken window. Doesn't match any of the others. Looks like it's boarded up with a bit of wood. Either way, it's the one closest to the Galaxy Hall. Ah, another. No, I still can't skip this cutscene. But, yeah. Yep, we can run to our house. Closest one on the right side of the Galaxy Hall. Closest towards, on the side closest to the gate. To the Obsidian Fieldlands. And of course we've got some extra tips there. And we can just rest until the morning. And we still don't have a partner. Well, a starter. I refuse to call them first partner Pokemon. Starter Pokemon were a little less general. First partner could be literally anything. Like that dude with the Heatran in the anime. Heatran could have been a starter. For all we know. Or his first partner, rather. As with starters, they have to be 3-stage lines, where the first stage is the one which you actually get, which actually discounts Pikachu, since Pikachu is the second stage these days. All three have to be introduced in the same generation, except in the case of alternate forms. Like the one in this game. And potentially Legends ZA. Yes, I'm British. Wonder if I should go for a cup of tea. That would be nice. Last time I had a cup of tea was only a couple of days ago. Saturday, actually. I don't drink coffee. I don't exactly like the taste. Even the water around is a little weird. Why I always go for juice. Since I don't exactly want to wait for the tea to boil, or the water to boil in the kettle every time I want to drink. Okay, so here's our starter choice. I think I actually did 3 runs of this. I can't remember if I chose all 3 of them at one point. But, I remember my first run I actually chose Oshawott. And I'm actually going to do that again. Okay, here's our actual... I believe this is the first instance of using first partner instead of starter in the actual Pokemon games. But I'm still considering Oshawott as our first starter. Oh, as our starter. Just our first Pokemon. Though not the first one we caught, because Cyndaquil was in that opening, or the intro bit. Yeah, I've done most of this before. I never actually increased the bag space to the maximum. Going to need to do a bit of money grinding there. But I believe rushing through the story as fast as possible may lead to us being a little behind in terms of, well, not only levels, but the quests and bag space. So we may have to slow down at parts. Well, at times. Yeah, we'll be battling Volo here. I don't understand why they say Volo's so difficult. All he has is a Togepi. Which is going to be a pain for our Samurai when it is fully evolved. Okay, we've only got one move. Let's tackle. Thankfully, it's 100% accurate in this generation. It's only 50 in anything before they've updated it. It's only 50%. Also, yes, you can move around in the battles when you're not in the menu. Left stick uses both. Well, does both. Anyway, there's our first level up. Part of the reason I did that battle. We're going to want a varied team. So we're not using Bidoof and Starly. Though, to get to the island, you can actually use Bibarel. I have done it. I did it in my previous playthrough. I actually managed to get the Alpha Infernate before leaving the first area. You can also use Bibarel to skip the first battle in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Though I don't exactly see why you should. There's nothing after it if you skip it. So yes, we're actually going to the Obsidian Fieldlands now, finally, after about 20 minutes of gameplay, or cutscenes. Very little gameplay there. A lot of dialogue. But once you get past all the dialogue, you should be able to roam freely for a bit. And now we just need to catch Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Yep, we're here. You can also catch Eevee in this first bit before you even cross the bridge. I'm hoping to find one of them. Not on this slope, but I know there's 3 spawning locations for it. Same with Mime Junior. That might be quite a powerful one to find. Another cutscene? Did that Bidoof see us? I want to throw a ball from behind so it doesn't break out as easily. We just need to wait for the right moment when it turns around. Stay locked onto it with ZL. And sneak behind. And there we go. That counted, thankfully. That should give us some extra money. If you want as much money as possible, make sure every throw is done from behind. And now we need to catch Starly, which is easily startled. So we're going to need to do what we did with Bidoof there. Starly is one of the painful ones to do. Not to catch enough of. But it's nowhere near as painful as Apom from trees, or Cherubi, or Cherin. Especially Cherin. Okay, we're actually not close enough. Here we go, we're locked on now. And it is running away. I think it did actually notice us. No? Okay, yeah, it's gone even further down. Okay, we're a bit closer now. As long as that turns away. Since we're not actually going to be using these for all that long. That'll do. Now we can use our Oshawott. Oh, never mind. On the tree. Once we get that, that should be good. Also, there's a leak here. Want to pick that up. Throw Oshawott at the tree. Get some orange berries. And, of course, she wants us to knock the things off the tree that we just knocked off the tree. And now we need to catch a Shinx. This one might actually stay on our team for a little bit because of some type diversity. Luxio's pretty good. Well, Luxray especially. So yeah. And we're actually going to have to battle this one. But we have a slightly more difficult time ahead of us because we chose the water starter. And we've only got a level 2 Bidoof. This is going to be how we get most of our levels. We can... You know, I'm going to Aqua Jet it. Hope this doesn't kill. Yeah, they have a lot more health than I remember. We can Aqua Jet it again, and it shouldn't die. There we go, we're good. And now we can throw the Pokeball. While it's on red health. There we go. And Bidoof should level up. And of course, we're the chosen one, as usual, in these games. Now I'm going to need another sip of this drink. That'll do. Anyway, we've completed our first adventure. And of course we need to go back to the village immediately. We don't even get to check around for shinies or eevee. So yeah, at this point there's not very much that's available to us. I mean, we could actually fast travel. Never mind, we can't fast travel at this point in the game. And the way that guy was holding the wood there could have hinted that timber was going to be in this game, but nope, it's not. Anyway, we are now a 0-star member. And since we can't fast travel, things are a little slower. We also can't exactly buy stuff since we don't have any money. I wonder, if we had our wallet from back in Sinnoh, wrong one, we'd be rich. Oh yes, we need to actually swap out. That'll do. Yes, let's go with that outfit. I tend to just stay in this outfit the entire time. Not much point in dressing up, if most of our time's going to be spent out trying to catch Pokémon. May as well stay in the standard attire. In addition to completing this game's Pokédex, I've also been trying to complete a Pokédex of the cards. Though I do like battling with the cards. It's actually a fun game. Oh yeah, we need to head upstairs. The marker doesn't even appear unless we're looking at it. Let's just speed things up, shall we? And of course, dive into... oh, never mind, we can't even dive at this point. And here's the commander. And of course, we just lose in hand-to-hand combat. That's not exactly our specialty. Of course, we're his scapegoat. Not even Ingo. Though I guess it's because we joined them. Yes, I suppose you have already seen this game played quite a bit. But at this point, I'm actually quite new to YouTube. At least when posting gaming content rather than a few glitches from Pikmin. But yeah, ever since I got this capture card, I've actually been using it. Well, not quite. I actually needed a HDMI splitter because there's a few frames of input delay if I use the one on OBS. And now we need to craft items. We're still not done with the tutorial. Suppose we could go for about an hour. About an hour of playtime each time. Should be good. And of course, we have a crafting table over there. That we can use to craft items. We need to craft some Pokeballs, which is good. Don't know how every Pokeball is crafted the same, even if you buy them from Choi. You'd think each one would have a slightly varied catch rate, but I do approve of them using the same catch rate for each regular Pokeball, and then just altering that for every other one. It's probably a better game design if they do actually go for a standard set amount of catch chance. And yes, we do actually have side quests, indicated by the little diamond above their head. And we need to catch Wurmple for that one. Starly. So we actually need to complete Starly's Pokédex entry. Which just gives us a better chance there. And of course we need to get Shinx as well. And we can actually show this one already. This one's already completable. There we go. And there we go. There's our reward, 3 free potions. Just for completing the tutorial and exploring a little. And yep, we're going back to the Fieldlands camp. You know, I wonder if I should just do an hour of content each time and then just check in with the professor right at the end. I reckon that'd be good. Also, I seem to be getting very close to peaking the microphone. Occasionally. At the moment it's fine, but it could happen. I did decrease the amount of decibels from the Switch and increase the ones from my own voice. Since this is just the standard, well, the wired headphones that very easily get tangled if they go in your pocket. Thankfully, these ones haven't been in any pockets, so still untangled. I do have another headset, but that one doesn't actually have a microphone on it, so I'm unable to use that one. Anyway, we can now dodge. And I reckon we're actually going to complete our team. Oh well, our main team. We'll have a couple of them swapped out every now and again. So, yes, we'll actually be following Akari here. And perhaps we should catch some more Bidoof. Even though those ones went from behind. one broke out. That's fine. So yeah, we're able to check out our Pokédex even while looking at a specific Pokemon, and it'll open up to that page. Pretty useful. And of course we need a more Starly. We can throw from a distance if you know the angle. That should catch. That one might have noticed us. Nope, we're good. Are we good? It seems to be running. I wonder if it was just because of what we did to the other Starly. And rope. Bidoof. Although perhaps we should focus on Starly's Pokédex entry. Oh right, yeah, we need to go over there, don't we? So we can actually avoid being seen by this Shinx. And of course we don't actually need to not be seen, although it just helps if we don't. Turn around. I still see you even through the grass. I am the wild Pokemon now. Caught you. Yep. Now we should probably throw our Pokemon at this tree over here to get more apricorns. More berries. That's another Bidoof. I'll ignore that one. Starly's leveled up. That's another Starly. We need to catch that one. That'll do. Seems like a large one, that one. Speaking of large ones, we need to catch a big weasel for a side quest later on. Pretty sure that one didn't notice us. There's a Wurmple. I am actually avoiding the quest for now, but it doesn't exactly matter. Catch that Wurmple there. Make sure it stays in. Never mind. Yeah, that one's seen us. Looks like we're not catching that one yet. Another Shinx just up there. Another one down there. We'll stay out of sight, or attempt to. We are running a little low on Pokeballs at this point. That's another back strike. And it was another failed one. And we need to actually catch... well, not catch. We need to break open these rocks. Now we need to just... we can just ignore them for now. Their attacks aren't all that damaging to us. Usually there's a Bidoof around here. So I've not noticed it. Occasionally there's an eevee. I guess I must be remembering those ones down there. Occasionally those Bidoof are replaced with eevee. Also we are able to actually slightly climb these rocks. If you walk in just the right spot. And we're able to get a slightly better look around. Eevee is a really rare spawn around here. It is possible to get it in the early game. You know, I should probably level up my starter a bit as well. Not too much, but giving everything a chance to level up is good. You've spotted us, haven't you? Yeah. We only need 10 of them anyway. There you go. And you. And there's one of our Wurmples. And there's a second. So we now need 3. I believe that one over there can potentially be an Eevee. That Bidoof. That's a Starly. That's a Starly. And of course, if we find a shiny in this area, I will be using it for the rest of the game. And more Wurmple. Break open some more rocks. Also, our Pokemon can in fact grab items for us. That's an Eevee. Which evolution should we go for? Yep, I didn't exactly realise exactly where it would spawn, but I believe if we can catch this, that'd be great. We need to catch 20 without being spotted, and give it some food. Okay. I believe we can in fact give it some food. We'll feed it some orange berries, since we don't have anything else. And it doesn't seem to be eating it. Weird. Okay, it should notice it that time. Yes. So we'll feed it 5 times with our limited stash of orange berries. Make sure the last time it's facing away from us. Oh, I noticed the trees in the background were a little bit glitching out. Don't come over here. 3. Oh, yep, they're doing it again. Yeah, Eevee's a bit of a difficult one to catch, especially with Pokeballs. So we're going to want to stun it with the Apricorn. Apricorn? I don't know. That, or we can make sure it's eating. Those trees really don't like to be there, do they? And of course, Backstrike. It broke out. Stun it with the spoiled apricorns. You just need one of them. And make sure it stays in. And we're good there. We now have an Eevee. And if you want a fire type, we can go for a Ponyta. Eevee's just so rare that I'd like to get as many of its tasks done as early as possible. Don't know how that was a backstrike. Got it from the side there. I got a Rostberry as well. And some cherries. And there's an Alpha over there, so I want to avoid this area as much as possible. I do, however, want the resources that are around here. And I believe we should actually do some more battling. May as well check, yeah, defeat with a water type move. And give it more food. But we can... Actually, I should probably attack it from the front, so it gets a chance to attack. And use Ember. That way we can complete as many tasks as we can. Okay, never mind. Sneak up on it, then. You know, I'm actually just going to give this, like, one chance until it notices us. This is probably a really bad idea. This is the only Alpha Rapidash in this entire game. In fact, I believe it's the only Rapidash without mass outbreaks. And we need it to be eating in order to have a chance to actually catch it. Never mind. Okay. It's eating, we're clearly behind it, and we don't even stand a chance. Okay. It's still a 0% chance of catching. Grab the Vivichoke and leave. Okay, that's good enough for me. Don't battle the Bidoof. It's too powerful. He says after going after a level 40 Rapidash. Yeah, our chances aren't that great. It's probably preferred if we do get heavy balls before doing that. And of course that one didn't notice us, so we should be good to catch another one. And a fourth. Yeah, both of those caught. Occasionally Mime Jr. can be found around here. So, I'm having a look, and it's just Wurmple. Maybe it's only available at night, I don't know. For now, there's no way across that spot of water there. And we actually need to catch some Weasel in order to get a big one. Unless, of course, we come across an alpha. And I missed. It's battle time. Against two of them. Do we catch or defeat these? With electric moves. Thinks it is then. They're only level 2. They're gonna run away. Thundershock. Yeah, that one's gone. And of course we've got a second one here. I'm actually going to try catching this one. There we go. And as we can see, it actually did drop something. And we caught that one, without weakening it. That one seemed a little bit larger than the other one, which is why I went for it. Oh, some crit dust. That'll come in handy. And we apparently got a large one. Huh. I don't know if it's large enough for that particular side quest, but it's a start. Also, we're right back here. So we are going to try and catch more Weasel. This time without being seen. Since it's a little easier. That's one. That's two. That one's going to break out. That one's not. Please be another large one. It wasn't. Throw a ball. Stay in. That's not going to stay in. Never mind. I guess the amount it goes up doesn't exactly depend on our catch chance. Well, actually, maybe it is the rough catch chance. You are another Weasel. Let's try and catch you. That worked somehow. And we've mastered some moves, and we're probably going to need to actually swap out our team in a moment. Oh look, now we need to catch some Weasel. Maybe I should have come here earlier. Just like Shakes, we'll need to battle it, even though we don't. And yes, we'll need to use a specific move in battle. Which shouldn't be much of a problem. Either way, we don't actually need to catch Weasel, do we? No. We can just avoid that one for now. grab some more medicinal leeks because I know there's a very large number of them needed for one task. A lot later on. Oh look, more trees that we've already taken the apricorns off. And now we get our own crafting table. Well, not exactly a crafting table. It doesn't access our storage for any items that are in there. And now we can make potions as well. Pretty good. I believe the last thing we're going to be doing today will be crossing the bridge. But for that we need a 1 star. So, let's go ahead and grab another ponyta. That or defeat it with a water move. We're actually not close enough to that. We're going to have to search for it in here. There it is. Heavy specimens. Okay, we actually just need 1 more with a heavy specimen, and it should be good. We just need to actually give it 5 food. If we can catch a heavy specimen and give it 4 food, we actually should be alright. Let's throw some orange berries, though I don't want to throw too many of them, so we'll use some cherry berries and roast berries, since almost hit it then. It doesn't seem to be going after that one. Sometimes it doesn't go after them. Sometimes it does. Either way, the more food we give them, the less we'll have to do later. And there's our last one of those. Our last cherry berry. That it is actually going after. Nice. And we have a roast berry for it. This should remove the fire from its back, since it removes burn. And of course, 1 more orange berry. And throw from behind. Throw at the tree. It broke out. We're going to need to soften it up. Never mind. I tried catching it while I was eating for the maximum chance, but it didn't exactly work out. There we go. Let's try this again. Never mind. Looks like we're not catching another ponyta. Unless we can somehow catch this one over here. It's looking at us. Well, you need to turn around. Never mind, it's not going to turn around, is it? Break open that rock. Never mind. Looks like we missed our chance again. Ponyta is just difficult to catch. We need to check if we've actually completed enough tasks. I believe we have, since we've also been feeding stuff. And we probably need to save some of those resources. Though I don't often use the roast berries. Or cherry. Some others are more useful though. Like I believe the peanut berry. Or nanad. Citrus definitely. Okay, we've only caught 2 shinks. I probably need to catch a couple more of them then. We're running low on Pokeballs. Stay in. Nope. Come on, stay in. You're a large one. And it was a backstrike as well. Good. As for you, you broke out. You're not going to stay in. And you're wanting to battle. Defeat with a ground move. I don't believe I have any ground moves on me. Times you've seen it use quick attack. Okay, let's battle it with our own. And it used quick attack, that's one task done. Was the other one Thunder Shock or Bite? I think Bite. So we do have a Dark move for future notice. And of course we'll quick attack again, because I know that one's for sure a task. Got the Cherry Berry. So that's one defeated as well. That one's noticed us. Grab whatever's in the tree. Cross the medicinal leap, and we'll climb back over this hill back to the starting area. Because we need star rank 1 in order to get across the bridge. And yet there's an area with level 60 Alakazam that we can just reach right now. Anyway, here's Laventon. And yes, we'll receive money for completing tasks. Anyway, we caught 20 or more Pokemon. 7 of which well, a third of which were actually used with a backstrike. I believe the day-night cycle hasn't begun yet. Oh, we've completed Shinx now. And we have the gender difference. So, we've also completed Eevee's task. So we should see that soon. Ponytail's not quite done. Same with Weasel. Weasel's only one large specimen away from being completed. Or just defeat another one with electric move. Or make it use Aqua Jet. Okay, we've definitely done more than enough that we need. In fact, we're almost up to 2 stars, if I remember correctly. Now, I'm going to take another sip of this water. While we went back to the Galaxy Hall. And that's the last of it. So now we'll speak to Cyrene again. And we just need to show off the Pokédex. We don't even need to enter it. And now we're a 1-star rank. So we're able to access some areas that we couldn't before. And we can also use Heavy Balls. With level 20 Pokemon obeying us. Well, as the highest one anyway. I find Revives to not be all that useful, since I don't tend to use items in battle. Either way, here's our second helping of Potato Mochi. Let's just hope none of this is made by Petrarant. Oh yes, I need to actually collect... I need to give that guy his Pokemon. Either way, we're coming up to the hour mark. I'll complete that quest, and then I'll have to end it there. Since we have spoken to Leventon. And the next episode of this will be out next week. Wednesday, the same time as this one. Yeah, I'm going to need to change up my team for next time as well. Anyway, we've reached the hour mark now. And we're wanting to meet up at the training grounds. Did I complete Starly's task? No. We're actually 3 short. Need to catch 2 without being seen, and that's it. That should be good. However, we can give this guy his Wurmple. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. We'll give him the lowest level one we've got, with the worst stats. So we've got 2 level 3s, with just Poison Sting. That one... Okay, this one has decent stats actually. So we'll give him this one. Remember, most of these you can't get back, so give them ones you don't want. Anyway, I tend to go for Bugene. It doesn't exactly matter, but it does show up every time. And let's craft some stuff as well. Some extra Pokeballs, since we've got nothing else for the apricorns and Tumblestones to be used on. Actually, we do have more apricorns uses now, but we haven't seen any black Tumblestone, so we'll collect some of that next time. As for the other 2, we don't exactly need those just yet. So, with that, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you guys next time on Wednesday next week.